Good morning, collectors. Julian from Media Cosmos. We're back for a new week. What's new in stock at the store? It's, again, so much easier to do this on Friday morning when there's no one here before everyone opens up, before the store opens up and the staff gets here. So let us go through July 16th releases. A pallet, 3 weeks in a row now. Pallets have been coming in. First pallet, holy cow. The second and the third pallet, the stuff that comes out for next week, they have been by and large great condition. I still have some damages. I still return some stuff, but it's a lot less than usual. So thank God. Batman War Games, the Omnibus. So far, as of this week's release, the most Omnis I've ever ordered for a single title under DC. That's changed next week with the Nightwing Volume 1, which honestly, I can't wait for you guys to see it. It is... Or I'll spoil it. It's got a foil cover. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Shade the Changing Mind from Peter Milligan and Chris Bachalo, or Bacalo. I think it's Bachalo, but I don't know. The Omnibus is here. Wasn't heavily pre-ordered, but more than I fairly expected, so I have a few copies in stock here. Vagabond Volume 3. So on my Tuesday video for new comic book releases, this hadn't arrived yet. It showed up on the Wednesday of release itself, so they're now in stock. A lot of the Viz mangas tend to arrive the day of, so that's kind of frustrating. But I even have, I just got a bill from Simon & Schuster for Viz manga. They came out 3 weeks ago, and it's finally shipping out now. Then we've got Star Wars Rebellion Omnibus 3. One main cover, a bunch of DM covers are available. Agent Venom, the DM cover is completely sold out at Penguin Random House, but I have quite a few copies left and one single main cover available for this essentially a surprise release because it was not in a solicitation catalog. Omar announced it, and then they dropped it in immediately, and so you basically got 4-week turnaround to order, but it was not in a solicitation catalog, so that's why I'm sure people missed out on pre-ordering this book from Cullen Bunn and Rick Remender. Wonder Woman, My Judge Private Volume 3, Trade Paperback Edition. Hello Darkness from So Many Creators, Volume 2. Grommets from Rick Remender. This is the DM cover. I have a couple of copies of this left. More trades. The Trade Paperback Edition of Aliens, Black Wind and Blood. So last year we had, or no, early this year? I think it was earlier this year where the gallery edition came out. Anyhow, and the Batman Superman from Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness, and Michael Turner, the DC Compact Edition, and then a ton of manga again. So we've got Tokyo Fears Rhapsody Volume 1. I don't remember much about it, but this seems, when I read the solicitation, I thought it was really interesting. Tower Dungeon Volume 1. And then we've got Idol Story 2. We've got I'm in Love with the Girl Next Door, Volume 2, and Seduced by Demon King, Volume 2. So if they're Volume 2s, it's because I've already got Volume 1. And then we'll see if these books get picked up, and I'll continue restocking them and keep ordering more. But I decided for a lot of these newer series, I'm going to do 1, 2, and see what happens from there on. Yeah. Okay, FOC. I checked this. FOC from Marvel was the big book. I checked beforehand, I swear to God. Okay, what else was there? No. It's not coming back to me, and I checked. There are books on FOC. Please check the link for all the books. There's a few manga. There was an omnibus. It was fairly important from Marvel. It bothers me so much. Anyhow, same spiel as always. If this is the first time you're watching us, how BD Cosmos works, if you're ordering for at least $99 or more of graphic novels, that does not include manga. That does not include manga. So the softcover mangas. So if you're ordering for $99 or more, so if a single book is more than $99 Canadian cover price, you get 25% off. If the book is literally $99, and there are some, like Grant Morrison's Superman, which is literally $99, you will get 25% off Canadian cover price. If you add up graphic novels up to $99, you will get 25% off Canadian cover price. If you add up books up to $250 in Canadian cover price after your discounts, you will get free Canadian shipping. And then you accumulate points with every dollar you spend on the books themselves. I thought shipping counted too. Turns out I made a test and shipping does not count. I'm really sorry for those people I said that it worked, but it it doesn't, and it's better for me than it is for you, obviously. But yeah, so taxes don't count, shipping doesn't count. It's just the value of the items themselves. So if you get for $250 in a single order and it's within a 3-month span, we will ship out your books for free within Canada. It's a single shipment. If you order $500 in a single order, then you get 2 free shippings in that order. And so you get, if the first batch comes in, that ships out. The second batch comes out, that batch ships out. So if you're just going to continuously order a few books and it matches up to $250, you will get free shipping. We try to go through every single week. We used to go it once a month. Now we're trying to go through it every single week because it's accumulating so much. If we would just do it once a month, we'd have no space to put it all. So we're trying to do it every week, but here's the kicker. What if we get too many damages? So it's in order of priority. So if you pre-ordered during FOC or before FOC in the catalog drop, you will get priority. Now, if your book hits your hold, because that's what it goes to, and there's nothing else in your hold, then you essentially lose your priority. But you only do that if I can't reorder the book. So if it's, say it was an Agent Venom Omnibus, the DM cover, and I was sold out, and I oversold and too many damages, the last orders would be the ones we would reach out to see if what we can do to exchange, replace, credit, whatnot. But the only time that you would be skipped over is if there's nothing else in your hold and there are more books coming in to replace them. That is the only time we would skip you. The other thing that could happen is while packaging, we drop your book and we damage it. That has happened. We're only humans, and it sucks, and it's really expensive when we screw up. But yeah, and if it was again a sold out book and I couldn't get more, then we would reach out to you. So that is a functioning of free shipping. Now, I did say pre-FOC. When their catalogs drop, so now we've got the catalog up for July that has all the graphic novels and the mangas, and they're all categorized under a store category called graphic novel pre-orders. What that means, those are pre-discounted books beyond that are already pre-discounted the 25% off. So if the book was, say the book was, I'm used to this number, 5625, which is an Epic Collection, which I'm a huge Epic Collection collector. That book that goes down to 37.19, I believe. So that's the price you would pay on that book. And you don't have to accumulate to $99 or more. It's pre-discounted. So the $99 or more, the 25% off is on cover price. If it's below cover price, and it's not an in-stock book, it's a pre-order before FOC, then you don't get your 25% off because you've already gotten it. It's pre-discounted on the price. That's where your rewards come in. So then you can change in 100 points for $10, 250 points for $25, and 500 points for $50. Now, I know we discounted the 100 points, but I need to reiterate, there's nothing stopping you from ordering one book, use $50. Order a second book, use $50. You don't have to put both books in a single order, just use $50 once. You can do separate orders. There's nothing stopping you. As long as those books come in within the 3-month time frame, or if that's the plan to get them within the 3-month time frame, you're perfectly fine. What happens when books get delayed? So how about this back order? So we've got the back order for Invincible Compendium Volume 3. It was solicited for this summer. It's still coming out this summer. It's now just pushed all the way to the end of the summer. So it's coming out sometime in September. My first initial thoughts was going to be like July, end of June, something like that. Nope, it's summer, but it's last weeks of summer in September. So if you had pre-ordered 1, 2, 3 as a single order, yeah, we're gonna hold your entire order. It makes a lot of books, and so there are quite a few people who ordered 1, 2, 3 of Invincible Compendiums, and just waiting for a reprint of 3. I've got 12 copies on order, and I may increase it because at this point it keeps selling through. So yeah, that is the function of all the things. If you have questions, info at BD Cosmos, and we'll get back to you next week. By the time you see this, Maggie Lou, who's now taking over our emails, she'll be back on Monday. For all the people who purchased over the summer sale that was last weekend, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As of the time of filming, I have not yet given out your 5% cash back. And those were, again, on existing, not new release books or back orders. If they were new release books of the week, then you didn't get a 5%. It's not fair to give someone a bonus just because I had it on my shelf the day it came out. It's so yeah, if it was the week before, it was fair game. That's it. So as of the time of filming on Friday morning, I have not given it out. I hope to be able to have time today, but I have so much on my docket today, and I'm not here this weekend. So it's entirely possible that I'll push it back to next week. I'm really sorry about that, but do not fret. I will be giving everyone their money that they're due. I will make it my mission today to try to get it done, but I just don't want to guarantee it. But I will honestly give it a try on Friday itself. So it's impossible. It's totally impossible that by the time you've seen this, you've already got your 5%. I don't know. All right, I'm just saying at the time of filming. Last quick mention about the mangas. The mangas after FOC, they're just full price. As of right now, we don't have any discounts for releases. I've been toying around with our staff that's seeing what we can do, and instead of doing because it's really difficult to get $99 worth of manga in one single order. No one really does that. We're trying to think is like a discount when you pick up 2 or 3. If you pick up 3, we give you a discount, and it would be lower than the pre-FOC discount. The pre-FOC discount is 20% on manga because some of the publishing houses don't give me the same graphic novel discount, so that's why they're not $99 and 25% off. They're 20% because some of the distributors, not distributors, I guess the distributors would give me a lower discount. So just to compensate for us, the margin's supposed to be the same. And the discounts are lower for you guys, but I also don't really see more than 19, 18%, 20%. I guess at 21, 22% is totally possible at Amazon, but we're going to try something probably later this year it's probably just going to move for in-store sales, to be honest. So you'll see some ads from us if you follow our Facebook pages about manga. So we're not heavily going to invest it because we're sort of this was empty earlier this year, and now we've got 3 full shelves of manga. So yeah, questions, comments, again, info BD Cosmos. Next week's releases, like I said, the books are in the back. I have more than enough for everyone. X Factor 4, Nightwing Volume 1 by Bruno Redondo and Tom Taylor, and there was something else. I forget. Yep, that's it for me. Thank you so much, and we'll see each other next week. Have a great day. Bye for now.